Personally, I don't think you can before the end of your visa. Although you have to, if you intend to stay back, you have to start looking for the job of the visa you're trying to switch to. If you're trying to switch to a skilled worker visa, you need to start looking for a skilled worker job. So you can do that within your charity visa, but you cannot switch before the end of that visa. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. At least for my own charity, you cannot leave the charity until you have finished your charity year. You know, in your application, the job application, when you are applying for the volunteer job, they would have asked you, how long do you want to stay with them? I think some charities do 4 months, some do 6 months, and the maximum is 12 months. So whatever amount of months that you intend to stay with them, you would have put it on your application. So before the end of that date, you cannot leave that charity. You cannot leave that charity. And then I also feel that it depends on the charity. For my charity, you need to finish. And then I posted a video about my graduation. Before you can get that certificate, you need to finish your charity year before they can do that for you, before you can get reference from them. Because if you don't finish your charity year, you would never be able to get a reference with them. And then if you are switching to a skilled worker job, you need reference within the UK. Remember when you were trying to get the volunteer job, they asked you for a reference from wherever you are coming from. Now, because you're already in the UK, if you need to get a skilled worker job within the UK, you need reference from an employer that you have worked with within the UK. So you need to be on the good terms with your employer, your charity employer. So for you to be able to get reference from them moving forward, you need to finish with them. That way you can get a certificate, you can get your award, and then you can always get a reference from them. Anytime you are looking for a job, you want to change your job, you want to do apply to school, get a scholarship, they can always give you reference. Always keep that in behind your mind, that if you finish with them, the reference is very important, because to get a job in the UK, the reference is very, 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 very 100% important. Very important. If you cannot get a reference within the UK, it's going to be very hard for you to get a job. So you need to finish with them. It does not stop you from trying to apply to jobs. You can continue to apply to jobs, go for interviews, as long as it does not affect your job with the charity. For me, for my charity, I used to work 20 hours for the charity. So I always fix my interview date